Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming, playing Necromunda, Underhive Wars and House of Escher. So, as you'll remember, if you've watched the last video, we're playing a much more complicated level. I'd already loaded up the level. I've already placed most of my gang. I put 2 more on the same level as my leader, which is there where I started originally. Also, I put 1 person down there, and as you can see, the red team have spread theirs out as well. They've got 2 over there. Sometimes it can be beneficial to have somebody in a different place, especially on a lower level, because sometimes it's good to have a person, especially if it's a melee. I actually haven't got a melee person in this gang, in this operation, but I've put one of my servo tech people down there because they can, I'd say the servo techs and the melees are probably better at defending themselves if they run into trouble. The ones with the rifles, some of the ones with the freeze guns, those kind of things, they're more, even the heavy melee ones, they're more vulnerable. If they run into somebody, they need more range to shoot people. So if you're going to place somebody on their own, I would always recommend a servo tech or a melee, unless you want someone high up to do almost like a sniper overwatch. Then it's good to do one of the people with rifles or heavy weapons. They're much better at overwatch and higher up. But anyway, the reason I've left it with 1 person still to deploy is while I was setting this up, I actually found out something that I didn't know. So you always find out new things. I pressed this just accidentally, and it tells you, and it's something I mentioned before, exactly who's in your gang and which one's which in the little chart below. So when you place them, and I didn't know this before, so there you go, you actually can see which person you're placing in which place. So apologies to the game, because I said before that it's a little bit irritating. You don't know, but apparently there is a way to find out. There was no way that it told you to do that, but just by pressing R1, you can see which person in your gang is which, corresponds with which of the numbers and the gang below. So there's that 72, and you can see that's Flavia, who it says is 72. That's ranking. So yeah, so just a little thing I found out, which is very helpful. So I've got 1 more person to place. I'm going to place her there because I'm going to put most of my people in the same place. So we'll just pop her there. And the red, again, they've got quite a few of theirs there. So that's it. Now we're into movement. And we can see from, like I said, it's a very big level. So there's no point in really moving that one, because it's very unlikely anyone will get anywhere near her, and there's no point in really moving her till we see what they do. So we might as well move some of our people on the high level that are near the red gang. It would be probably, what I'll do is I would get somebody with a possible overwatch rifle, kind of a longer range weapon, up onto this part here, so we're at least on the same level. There's nothing higher than them, but it'd be good to kind of have a person protecting there. They may not go there, they may go down, they may go anywhere, but I always find to sort of stop them literally running around there and, well, basically overwatching us. So we'll pick somebody from there in our gang, and we will pick her because she's the highest ranked. I know that anyway, but you can see from the numbers. So I'll pick her. And as I said before, I put her in red just in case I forgot that she's like extrally high ranked. Extrally, that's not a word. Anyway, so we'll use her. She can go forward. We'll go to this zip point, and it'll give you the options. So there you can see often these zip points have 1 place you can go. This one has more than 1. Sometimes they have 3 or multiple. So it'll give you the option of going there or there. We don't want to go across there because to go across there would be to get very near where the other gang have placed their second allotment of people. So we just want to go up to there, so we'll use that. We'll go up there. As you can see now, we're back on that level, and now we will basically try and sort of protect our start point, also maybe overwatch the lift a bit. So we will just go along here, probably to about here. There you can see, we can see the red gang there, and then basically we will overwatch them. Well, we won't kill any of them. If they do run this way, we won't kill them, but it's just something to do early on, because we won't know what they're going to do. So we've done our overwatch, we've knelt, we don't really need to use any of our other bits and pieces, so we'll just finish our turn, see what they do. Okay, well they shot us. That can happen. And now we'll shoot them back. So it was a kind of tit for tat. I think we probably shot them as much as they shot us overall. We both lost health. And following that little interaction, we will pick another that kind of further range weapon, and we'll do the same thing. We'll go up to the same place, because that other gang member's not even got down anywhere, they're still in the same place. So we'll go here, and then we'll see we've got, you can always check like what you can do. So we've got an overwatch which we use 29 of our action points, and if we shoot them, even with a basic shot, we use 25, so we can't do overwatch and action points, and we haven't got the ability to convert movement points into action points, because we've already used quite a lot of movement points. So I think we will we'll overwatch, I think, yeah. And we can look at some of these things, because we could use any of those. That helps our defence. We've got two of those. This one removes debuff. We haven't got any of those, so we can use that. We've got two of them. We've got spare points. We might as well use that just to help us later on. Then we can kneel. That's the end of our turn. And she's also on Overwatch, so presumably if one of these runs, we'll shoot them. Oh, that's gone. Okay. And they'll try to heal themselves. You can see from the little green things it says kind of what they're doing. And that person's gone to heal the one who got shot earlier, so that was very kind of them. So we've now got another turn. Now it's time to start like giving it a bit more consideration, because we don't necessarily want all our people lined up there for lots of reasons. I mean, they may have some kind of grenade they could just throw, so it's like every game, whether it's tactical or not. You don't really want all your people in a group, because someone may well have a grenade or something else that they can use to get them all at the same time. So we don't really want to put another person there. Plus these two haven't got that kind of weapon, so we will move somebody possibly down here just to cover that. We might thinking. Yeah, we'll just move someone along there. We'll take her. She's our leader. And you get to know, like, because of the fact she's very high levels against the other person that I didn't move, she's got a melee weapon, a hand weapon, so she's, for want of a better term, she can take care of herself. Sometimes the lower ranked people, especially the ones without melee, if they get caught up in a melee with someone from the other gang, they can get killed pretty fast. So even though they're reasonably high leveled, so we'll call the elevator for her. call the elevator. We'll look at where we can go. We can go up to there. That might be interesting actually. Yeah, we might go up. So then we've called the elevator. You have to actually go in the elevator to use it. You can select the floor, and we're going to go up to confront that gang on a different angle. So we're not in the same place. So we'll go here. Now we've got a shot on one of theirs. We've got an aimed shot. We can overwatch with our gun. We can overwatch with an ambush, which is a melee thing. We can do the servo shot. We've got a lot of things. So out of those, we could servo shock somebody. As you can see, that's where their gang started. We can't attack in any sense the person that's not moved yet, which is fair enough because that would be unfair. So we can only attack the two people that have moved. We could servo shock either of those, and we'll just we haven't got enough points to do that and also do anything else, so I think we will, yeah, we'll do a servo shock on somebody. And you can see there, that's the one they just healed, and we hit them for 40. That's good. Now the only thing we've got left that we can really do with the points we've got, other than buffs and those kind of things, is we can do an ambush, and that's good because it may be that they don't run near us, but also it means that we're kind of ready to defend ourselves if, for example, this person that's not started in their gang, if they decide to run at us. So that means we're kind of prepared to attack them if they attack us, so it's all good. And they're going to move that person, and they move within our range, so we'll attack them with our melee overwatch. And as you can see, her melee overwatch is good. We hit them for 71 hit points, and they're stunned, which means they have to, yeah, they have to use something to remove the stun, and they've not hit us back anything like as badly, so that's good. We've only got 2 people left to move. And we will move her because I think we need the other person that's in that level now, so we'll move her. They go first, so we'll see what they do. They're going to have to move the people. They've got 2 gang members in the other area, so they can't move anybody near us. So we outnumber them in that area, and our other gang member is on the ground floor, so that's kind of worked out well at the moment. It may not work out well in the long term. And they've run around there. We're not worried about that. We will run to the elevator, and because we've just used it, we'll have to call it, which takes a few action points. The other little sign there was to jump down, so we could jump down without using the elevator, but we want to go up, so that's no use to us. So we'll use there, and we'll go up to floor 8 again. Like I said, some of these elevators have multiple floors, so she can go here, and she's got a spread shot because I know what she's got, so that's good. We can hit 2 of them at the same time because she's got one of those kind of, it's not a long range weapon, but it's good if you can get a few at the same time. So although, like I said, it's not good if you get involved in a melee combat when you've got that kind of weapon. So they've all got good and bad. So we'll get 2 of them at the same time, and one of them is getting very low on health. We haven't got anything else we can really do. We could reload our weapon, and as you can see on the right in the little box, that weapon only has 2 shots each time, so it's definitely worth reloading that. And then we'll kneel because it's a good defensive posture, and that will end our turn. And we'll come back to this next time with 1 person left to go. Thanks for watching, and we'll have at least 1 more go in this mission with House Escher. So I'll see you soon. Take care.